sa paglubog ng isang oil tanker sa Guimaras noong 2006.
Isa sa pinakamalalang oil spill sa bansa nangyari rin sa isla ng Guimaras noong 2006.
Na po nang magkaroon din ng oil spill sa isla ng Guimaras, kung inyo natatandaan, ang sinasabing pinakamalalang oil spill sa kasaysayan ng Pilipinas.
Guimaras is a really beautiful island in the Philippines. It has clear blue water and rich amounts of sea creatures. All that beauty flustering. But one day, in 2006, a catastrophic event happened that made it contaminated and dead. A ship called MT Solar One, an oil tanker, was cargoing high amounts of oil, like when you have a big truck carrying gases. This ship had over 2 million liters of oil. One day, the wind and waves were very strong, the tides overpowering, and the ship tipped over and sank. When the ship sank, all that oil went into the ocean. It spread out and made the water and the beaches black and sticky. It was a big mess. The oil was, obviously, a negative effect for the ocean and the things living. Ocean and marine life died. The plants near the water, called mangroves, got covered in oil, and some of them dried out too. The people in Guimaras made a living out of fishing, but they couldn't fish anymore because the water was contaminated and the marine life has died. They lost their jobs and didn't have money to suffice themselves. Tourists stopped coming to visit the island altogether because the island wasn't beautiful anymore. It was a mess, a fraction of what it once was. This also made people lose their jobs, people who worked for the tourists. It's not just the environment who is affected. Some people got sick from the smell of the oil. One little kid even died because of its severity.
Ang bagyong Pepito naman mga kapuso huling nakita 465 kilometers silangan ng D1 Eastern Samar. Taglay na po nito ang lakas ng hangin nga abot.
What's up guys? May bagyo pero magkakamping kami sa sala. Yes!
Ayos yan, basta may wifi.
Yung baha. Yung brownout. Paano yung walang kuryente sa CR?
Bagyo lang yan! Wala rin sa utot ng lolo ko. Excuse me, meron akong checklist. Canned goods, flashlight, at saka power bank. Pero lalo sa lahat, ang tape para sa bunganga ni Matthew. Oh no!
Shit.
Ay, lobat na. Diyan pa siya nga ng power bank. Ito bro. Sabi ko sa'yo, maging handa bago magbida.
Mga besh, tandaan. Mga besh, tandaan. Ang tunay na handa, hindi natataranta.
At hindi naubusan ng snacks.
Don't forget to like, share, and maghanda bago ang sakuna.
Lots of people did try to clean up the oil. The people who lived there helped along. They have forsaken their own duties to serve their community. They used whatever they had left, like clothes and even hair, to soak up the oil from the sand and the water. It took some time. It took a very long time to clean everything. It wasn't something that could be fixed in just a few days or weeks. It took about 3 years for the water to get clean again. Even after cleaning, some of the plants and animals were still not the same as before. The impact it made couldn't just go away in the blink of an eye. Time passed, but the memories and the trauma, the effect it gave people, is there, and it still stays. We did not know the consequences. We did not put enough safety. The oil spill was a big lesson to us. It showed us that we need to be very careful with transport ships carrying oil, so this might not happen again. In light of all this, you know that it is imperative that we need to check the ships to make sure they're not vulnerable. When they put oil in the ships, they need to be extra careful and contain the oil with utmost protection, not to spill any. It's also good to have things ready in case there is a spill, like special materials to soak up the oil quickly. If there's ever another oil spill, the first thing to do is to stop the oil from leaking anymore.
The oil spill was a sad time for Guimaras, but the people were strong and they worked hard to make their home beautiful again. We need to remember what happened and always take good care of our oceans and our land.